Oh, what is up, Sag? How you guys doing this evening? I apologize. I've been meaning to get your reading out for the past 2 to 3 days. But we had some family stuff, like everybody does, going on. So I was still focusing on you guys, and when I had some free time, meditating on your energy and such, to try to see what messages were coming out and if they would be the same. It seems kind of similar so far, but let's get this out of the way, shall we? This reading this evening is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross-watchers who see what is up with their Sag, okay? The messages may or may not be for you guys today, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because messages may or may not be for you. And if they do, cool. If they don't, you can always check out in the description box below. I've been putting in Cafe Astrology's link down there. It's a really easy way to, get your natal chart. And it's very easy to understand, if you're not like an astrologer, like I am not, like most people are not. So, all right. That being said, Sag, you guys for me, because I've been getting a few different vibes here. The past few days, it has been very much a lot of 5-cup energy, which is kind of like breakthrough energy, but always kind of in a tumultuous setting or situation. And one of the main ones, 5 of Wands, has come out again for you already. Wow, 2 aces. So that's usually about a partnership, whether it's romantic or business. Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, your energy. So it's definitely probably romantic we're talking about here. I feel that some of you guys are just sick of the drama, sick of the bullshit, sick of being drawn into shit that really has nothing to do with you, or that you really have no desire to be a part of, and hence that is making you guys feel a little apathetic, a little bit discontent at the moment. But we'll see how the rest of the cards play out, because I feel like there's a aha moment in your near future. Some of the other cards that I keep noticing are the Hangman. I don't know if that will come out to play. The Hangman, the 7 of Swords, the Magician is one. So you guys may have, I want to say to some of you, the Magician in the upright, yeah, he's a great dude. He's a manifester. That's creative energy. That's, fast moving energy like you guys are used to. But I always just have this element with him that's like, he does have everything he needs, and he knows it to manifest whatever it is that he wants. So there is that slight element of, of a trickster or manipulator, even though that's typically in the reverse. I just always just get that vibe with him, even in the upright, because he's so powerful. He knows that he can pretty much, manifest whatever he wants, or possibly, make people, kind of manipulate them into what he wants being done. Ladies in the house and bottom of the deck. Okay, 2 more cards for my Saggies here, please. Give me 2 more cards. Oh, there's 1. 3 swords. Dang. More. And we'll see where we're going from there. More card from Saggies, please. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Oh, you want to come off, I think. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, at the bottom of the deck, you guys can be dealing with an Aries, because the bottom of the deck is the Emperor, followed by the Fool. So the Emperor is a welcome sign in your reading if you have had a little bit of a chaotic life lately, because he brings order, he brings, he brings stability, he brings, a solid foundation, he brings all the traditional good aspects of the masculine energy. So if you've been feeling a little out of sorts lately, the Emperor is always a welcome sign in your reading. Now, if you just give me 1 second, I have been liking to do this for you guys when I can, when my phone's not plugged in, which is almost never. Seeing the spread lay out for you guys, so you can kind of check it out too. If you can just give me 1 second. So I'm going back and forth between which way. That Three of Swords is threatening, but I feel like whatever has been having you feel apathetic, or whatever has been having you feel this Four of Cups and this Five of Wands energy, this Three of Swords needs to manifest, if it hasn't already, to clear the way for you to feel happy again, to get the confusion out of your situation. And it's probably going to be in the manner of a conversation. All right, so let's see. So it's going to go like this. All right, in the recent past, Sagittarius, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. So, very basically, this is you guys waiting, on, waiting for the drama to settle down, waiting for the, waiting for the drama to settle down, waiting for the, petty arguments. There could be a couple of people involved in your life that could be competing over you, or you could be competing, for, it could be a job, because there is partnership here with these two aces right in the center of your spread, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like you're waiting on a conversation that needs to take place. This Ace of Swords needs to manifest, or it did recently, that you've been waiting on for a long time, because you're wondering if, like, all this drama and all this argument is worth, what you've been putting a lot of time and work and hard energy into, Sagittarius, okay? Now, right in the middle of the sphere spread in the present time, we have the Four of Cups. Right in the center, we have the Ace of Wands, that is your energy. And then down at the bottom, we have the Three of Swords. Now, presently, presently you could be feeling a little heartbroken, a little, aloof to your situation. You're looking at, these three empty cups here, and you're focusing on what you don't have, when the universe is handing you a brand new opportunity, a brand new, chance in love, because it's a chalice, especially with the Ace of Wands here. This is the universe handing you a new passionate beginning. But what has happened to you in the recent past has got you possibly so fucked up, that you can't really see it for what it is, because you are busy being heartbroken, and you're busy being stressed out, and you feel betrayed, you feel sorrowful, you feel apathetic, which is the opposite of empathy with this card. This is the will my soulmate, ever come card also. But know that right in the middle of your spread is this Ace of Wands, okay? And when you least expect it, I want to say, when this confusion clears, when all these feelings clear up for you guys, you could either reconcile and figure out, what this past position is telling you, that there's an Ace of Swords here, there's a conversation that needs to be had, Sagittarius, or that someone new completely could be coming in, or you could be manifesting someone new completely, or you could be manifesting you being happy on your own. In the near future, we have the Two of Wands. This card is also indicative of partnership, but look at him. He's kind of like, he knows, kind of like the magician. He has everything. He has the world in his hands, but he still doesn't really know where to go with it. He doesn't really know what to do with it. He's looking out on an empty, vast landscape, you know? And yes, it is indicative of partnership, but this is also about focus and determination and that drive that will drive you to, you know, either a passionate new beginning or, you know, you doing it, you know, on your own, you doing you, um, what's the word I'm looking for? You do you just, all good, but I can't think of the damn saying. But okay, so in the future we have the Two of Wands again, the Magician, and the Three of Cups. So you've gone from the Four to the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebration. It's about connecting with a soul family. It's about, you know, connecting with people that really get you. In this spread, particularly, it could be about people that, you know, might be a little gossipy, honestly. And the message is, if you're a wine drinker rather than a water drinker, just to make sure that you keep an eye on that, because you can tend to overindulge with the Three of Cups here and in this such a celebratory mood. But in the near future, I feel like you guys are cutting out a lot of people that have made you feel shitty, have made you feel like you've been waiting on them, have made you feel like, you know, you were not important to them, has made you feel like that you've had to fight for their attention, have made you feel betrayed, you know, and you're going to manifest, you know, either a partnership with yourself and like a new understanding with yourself, Sagittarius, or, you know, with someone completely new. Could be a Gemini with Magician here, as Mercury rules this card. But I see you guys like finally kind of getting over the hump, is what I want to say to you. This is directly about a partnership, and it is about a conversation that needs to happen. And it might really fucking suck to have that conversation, but once that confusion clears, you guys are on to bigger and better things, Sag, okay? And I know it might not feel like that at the moment, but for whoever this resonates with, I can almost tell you definitely that you will be on to bigger and better things, you know? So, yeah, see, I just shuffled a little bit, and this was the other one I was waiting to come out, because this is what was coming out, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. You know, you guys are being drawn into petty arguments. You're a feeling of defeat. There's a feeling of upheaval. There's a feeling of loss. Someone has, you know, taken more from you than they deserve. They're just combative energy, and you guys don't need that, you know, Sag. So hopefully, if whoever this resonates for, you can get away from that, you know. I'm very excited because I've been looking for this deck for like 2 years, and I finally found it. This is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. I think I started liking it because I think Moonlight Scorpio used to do her Oracle cards in the beginning. At least one with Lay Vampire and one with this deck. And this deck is so freaking cool because the man who wrote this deck in 1988 had a near-death experience, okay? And he was in the hospital, and he started seeing and hearing angels. And he would see them in different colors, and they would all tell him a different story. And they became fables. And they would be a different story from a different angel in a different voice in a different color. And gratitude and impatience. And he began writing them down, but he didn't tell anybody because, again, this is 1988 and he didn't want to stay in the hospital, if you know what I mean. So he put these stories all away, and a friend came to him and needed money for something, and for whatever reason he ended up taking these out, and he pulled a card for him, and it pretty much gave him the answers that he needed. And he, what was it? I'm sorry, this is so cool. Oh, the carrot colored cloak, which relates to perseverance. So that's about not giving up right before you see the end results. And it related right to his friend Paul. And he reminded him that he would never earn money, he needed to attract it. And sure enough, his friend, by the end of the week, had all the money that he needed, you know? And this deck is really cool because the cards that you pull, there's, the fable, the inspiration, personal inquiry, keywords and key ideas, and then a meditation at the end. And usually I only do 2 oracle cards, but I'm going to pull one more for you guys. Messages, please, for Sagittarius. What can we help them with this month? To get through this month. And I haven't read gratitude for anyone yet, so that's awesome. You want to come out, don't you? Victim. And see, these cards are like the Crowley deck, so don't let the keywords kind of throw you off. You have gratitude, the brow chakra, impatience, blue, throat chakra, and victim, green, heart chakra. Ooh, and this nice crown chakra, wisdom at the bottom of the deck, instinct with the wolves. That's cool. And we're not running that long, so let's see what the bottom of the deck is. What the hell, right? Oh, here we go. My battery may actually be the one that cuts us short. Let's go to the other cards first, actually. Then. So terrible. So gratitude. So the legend. Lucy from Indigo. I'm so glad you're in my life. Lucy's best friend writes a letter to Lucy's unborn child. She does this so that one day the child will understand how extraordinary her mother is. Lucy is a friend from Indigo, someone who always supports, never judges, always sees the good side in whatever the circumstances, and lifts all those around her. In the letter, her gratitude for Lucy shines through. That is the fable. The inspiration. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. Okay? There's no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. Like, you don't have to stick around in that situation for whatever reason. If you're unhappy, like, have the conversation and move on, Personal inquiry. Who is the person I admire most? Why? And how can I live at that level? The key ideas are friendship, deep love, pregnancy, nurturing, unconditional love toward self and others. Keywords are appreciation, recognition, and esteem. And there's a meditation at the bottom of every card, too. For the next 10 days, spend a few minutes each day making a gratitude list. I've been doing this actually, too, and it's pretty helpful and insightful. Don't look back at the previous day's list when you begin each day. At the end of 10 days, read all the lists. Notice what comes up. Are you on the list? Next, we have impatience. This works with the throat chakra. Electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it will never happen. The legend. Ethan grows impatient while waiting for the dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go, but Ethan is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. The inspiration is, now is not the time to make a rushed decision. But I don't think this decision for you guys is rushed. I think you've been thinking about this for a while. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming in if you are hasty. The personal inquiry is, if I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? The key ideas are scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, and success through patience. Keywords are unfolding, revelation, and success. The meditation is, imagine something you strongly desire. The electric blue moon appears and begins to cool the heat of your emotions. Write down any communication you receive in the moonlight. It is a message from the Council of Great Spirits. And I pulled one more for you guys. It's victim. out of the first card, out of the heart chakra set, the green acorn. I am not a victim. I choose to do what I'm doing. Green acorn is asked to star in the fable by Kelly the Green Dragon. He is promised top billing, but in the end, he says his best work never made the final edit. Now he doesn't even have a speaking part. He feels betrayed by the dragon. But Green Acorn is not resentful. Being in the fable landed him a job on display at the museum. He insists he's content, but we can see his denial and underlying anger. The inspiration is the green acorn indicates that being in denial may be holding you back. To move forward, you must make an honest assessment of your situation. That's that Ace of Swords. That's that, that talk we were talking about, like in that Four of Cups, the uncontentness in your situation. The personal inquiry is, how are my actions connected to my inability to create breakthroughs? Am I willing to make new choices in order to grow? Feeling blocked, blaming others, past resentment, deluding yourself, potential for greatness. The keywords are growth, breakthrough, and empowerment. The meditation is, see yourself sitting in a cinema. As the movie begins, you watch a scene from your life and dream about a dream that never came true. Maybe you wanted a promotion, a new house, or a relationship, something that you were promised that didn't come to pass. Allow yourself to feel disappointment again. Now rewrite the scene. How does your fable end? Sag, I feel very strongly that that relates to the message from the tarot reading for you. It's time to rewrite your fable. It's time to rewrite your fable, and don't let anyone else, make you feel resentment. Don't let anyone else make you feel that you are not the top billing in the story of your life. Don't let anyone else make you feel like you're missing out on something if you're not with them, because you know what, chances are you're not. Okay, victim just flipped over again. Forgiveness, joy, faith, and perfection. Sagittarius, I apologize again for it taking so long. I love you all very much. Namaste, Sag. I love you all. Take care.